Hello everyone, in today's video I am back for the second week's cash stuffing of February, so this is for week number 2 of February. If you guys missed my most recent upload, I will link it in the icon above. I had some issues Super Bowl Sunday getting it uploaded. I procrastinated. It's honestly my fault for waiting so long, and then I guess because the game was on, it just was really impossible to upload, but that did come out on Monday, so I will link that. But in today's video, we are stuffing a total of $1,139 worth of income. So let me go over my daily income really quick. So on Tuesday, I made $112. Wednesday, I did not work. Thursday, I made $502. Friday, I made $231. And then Saturday, I made $294. So let's go ahead and get this money counted. We will get organized and we'll get stuffing. Alright, y'all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. $1,139. I did ask in my last video what you guys are doing this past Sunday. I asked you who you guys thought would win, which, I mean, we obviously know the Chiefs won now, but I did mention that I was excited for the halftime performance, which I think that Usher did such a good job, honestly. You know, he obviously was singing live, which I think is just crazy because he was doing all that dancing, and I just appreciated that he sung his old music because that's the Usher that I love. That's the Usher that I grew up on, and I just really enjoyed his performance. I think he did a really good job. All right, let's get straight into it. Let me actually make sure that this money is in frame really quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, it seems to be in frame, so let's get into bills. So starting off with rent. Rent is going to get $300 as always, which I only have a couple of hundreds up there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do 100. Oh wait, I have 4. That's right. Okay. I'm going to do 200s and then some 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, that should be 300. And kind of the opposite of last week, I have a lot of change up here, which is great. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83. And that brings rent now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 40, 60, 80, 19, 20, 40. $1,940 now in rent. I will ask you guys, though, what are y'all's plans for Valentine's Day? I'm going to end up working, but I would love to know what y'all have planned for yourselves. Going into subscriptions is $5, so let me just pop a 5 in here. This one now has 1, 20, 35, so $135 now in subscriptions. For cell phone, I'm putting $25 in here. So let's do, I guess we'll do 30 instead. So a 20 and a 10. I know working in the service industry, like I've worked a ton of Valentine's Days. I've been in the service industry for a dozen years or so, and I've worked a lot of Valentine's Days, and it just kind of, whenever you see the other side of that day, it kind of makes it to where you don't want to do anything whenever you do have that day off. I mean, obviously I work, but I can't even imagine like going out that night because I work during the day, but I'm off that night. But that just sounds like a terrible idea because it's just so busy, and I know that on the flip side, the kitchen is a mess, and I don't know. Valentine's Day to me, we usually skip, my boyfriend and I, because we actually met in the service industry, and we just have kind of been jaded to like the day itself. So we're probably going to be skipping anything that night. I'll probably cook us some dinner or something like that. But I would love to know if you guys have dinner plans or if y'all are going to go do something fun, because, you know, not being in the service industry, if you actually get to enjoy that day, it's really, really nice and it's romantic and it's fun. So I'd love to know y'all's plans. But cell phone is getting 25. We did the 5 up there. We got 30 back, and it now has 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 3, 10, 20, 30. Is that right? 1, 2, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 340. 340 now in cell phone. Electric is getting 30. Let's do a 20 and a 10. So 20 and 30. It now has 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 35. So 335 now in electric. Up next is childcare, and it's getting $70. I'm going to go ahead and do 3 20s and a 10 because we do have a lot of change up here and I want to get rid of these 10s. So in childcare now we have 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 80, 95. 495 now in childcare. Internet is getting $5, so we'll just pop a $5 bill in here. It now has 1, 20, 35. 135 now on internet. Dental insurance is up next. I really need to look into getting a new dentist and a new PCP, like primary care physician, because with my new insurance, I haven't really checked into that, but I do need to get that done. I'm putting 5 in here, so let me go ahead and do a $5 bill. 20, 40, 55, 60 now in dental insurance. Health insurance is up next, and I'm putting 15 in health insurance. So let me do a 10 and a 5. And that brings health insurance now to 1, 20, 40, 50, 65. So 165 now in health insurance. Lastly, in this binder is my investing. I'm going to add $200 to this one. So what I'll do is trying to figure out where I need these 50s. Maybe I can use it in this one. But I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do one $100 bill and then the rest in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80. That should be 200 going into here. And that brings investing now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 11, 20, 40, 60, 80, 12, 20, 40, 50. $1,250 now in investing. That is it for this binder. So $660 went into bills, which leaves 4. That should be a 7. So $479 remaining for the rest of the stuffing. Let's get into cash envelopes really quickly. I just need to grab a couple of ones out of my personal spending, or was it groceries? Personal spending. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to pop those off to the side to put into my $1 challenge. I had more left over this week than I thought I did, which is great because now I'm just going to add on top of these. So in gas, I'm going to add $20 to this envelope to make it 30 total. So I'm just going to pop a 20 in here, and that brings that one to 30. For groceries, I spent about $60 this past week, so I need to add 40 to this. But I think I'm going to do it with some change because I don't think I spent quite the entire 60. So let's do 20, 30, 5, and then 5 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should make 60 total. So let me just add these together and see if it's 60. 20, 40, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. That's perfect. Next up is my personal spending. I'm adding $20 to this. So I think I will do, how many ones do I have up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. Keep some change in here. So this should be 30 now. So 10, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Next up is my date night envelope. This one's getting 25. I am going to put this 5 back and do 30 instead. So we'll do a 20 and a 10, which brings this envelope to 50. Sam's Club is getting skipped. I'm going to move on to my Zora envelope or my Reptile envelope. It's getting $10. So let's just pop a $10 bill in here. And that brings this envelope to 20, 40, 60, 75. So $75 now in here. Tithes is getting 10. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this 10 up here and just grab a 20 instead. This envelope now has 20. And before we close this binder out, I need to put these 2 ones in my $1 challenge. Perfect. That does it for my cash envelopes. I put 125 in here and it leaves 354 remaining. Let's go ahead and get into my short-term sinking funds. Let me get a sip of my coffee. So good. I love coffee. Let's go ahead and get into Christmas first. So $25 going into Christmas, which, you know what? I might use my 50 in here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I have 2 up there. I'm going to put 1 in car insurance, but I'm putting 25 back up here and I'm going to grab a 50 and that brings Christmas now to 150. Up next is, we're skipping over the next few. I'm going into birthdays. I mentioned to you guys in my last video that my mom's birthday is in April, so I'm saving up for that. And my best friend's birthday is in March, so I need to be putting quite a bit of money in here. On those bonus cash stuffings, I'm going to try to put a lot in this envelope. I have made a good amount of money on my tip outs this month so far in February, so that should be a good one. And in my last video uploaded for the first week of February, it did have a bonus cash stuffing that I forgot to do for January. So just so you guys know, it is a combo video on that one. It's a cash stuffing and bonus cash stuffing video. But I'm going to add $22 to this one to make it even. So I'm going to put these 3 ones back and I'm going to grab 25 instead. So let's do a 20 and a 5. That brings birthdays now to 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 90. So 90 now on birthdays. My best friend's also graduating from nursing school in May, and I really want to do something fun for her. So that's something that I'm trying to plan. I told myself I wasn't going to do a vacation, but I think I want to go to Mexico with her and like kind of do like a surprise trip with her, my sister and I. We're kind of like a little trio. But I have to get with her partner, her boyfriend, to see what his plans are, but that's something that I'm wanting to do as well for her because I'm just so proud of her. Moving to the back, car insurance, I'm going to put 50 in here, so that 50 is going in this envelope. Let's see here, move that, and then let me scoot this over before I count this. Perfect. Now in car insurance is 152, 20, 40, 50. 250 going towards my next 6-month policy. Let's see. The last one in here in this binder is going to be my sports and clubs envelope. It's getting $25. So let's do a 20 and a 5. 25. Sports and clubs now has 1, 20, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So 150 in here. Let's go ahead and move on to my long-term sinking funds. First up in this one is going to be my car maintenance account. I did just have to buy a new tire for our Tesla, so I did have to deplete this one a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and add $8 to this envelope. So let's do 5. And then 1, 2, 3 is 8. I think there's one back here. Yeah, there is. Okay. So that brings this envelope to 1, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 119 and now in car maintenance. And then let's flip over to the back. Getting into my emergency fund envelope, $24 is going in here. So this should be 4 ones, and it is, and a 20. Do I want to do 2 10s? No, 20 is good. So $24 going into emergency fund. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. $144 now in emergency fund. In my Roth, I'm putting away the normal 125 in here. So let me grab, I guess I'll grab, yeah, 120 and a 5. 120 and a 5. And that brings this envelope now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 20, 45, 50. $5,650 now in my Roth. Next is my son's envelope. He's getting his usual 25. So I'll do 2 10s and a 5. 25. And let's see what he now has in his envelope. In his envelope, he now has 1, 2, 3,000, 5, 6, 700, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $3,775 now in the boys' envelope. All right, getting into my Saveopoly challenge, I was able to budget this $40, which I am really liking this system. I'm going to do a shout out. I will put the name of the person on the screen of who suggested this to me because it's a game changer. But budgeting my Saveopoly before is, I feel like, going to be a lot more money in the end at the end of the year because it forces me to put away more money. Now, I didn't think I was going to be able to do the $40 this week. I really thought I was going to have to spread it out over a couple of weeks, but I went ahead and budgeted and I made it work within my budget. So we're putting $40 away this week for this challenge, and then I need to figure out what we are going to be putting away for next week. So I'm going to do, what is that? That's 10, 20, 35, and 40. Uh-oh. I messed up somewhere, which I'll have to figure out at the end of the stuffing. I shouldn't have 15 left over. I should only have 5. I should only have 10 left over, but I will figure out what happened. So in Saveopoly, I'm putting 40 away, and then I need to roll to see what I'm putting away next week. Alrighty, so again, we were on Save 40. Let's see what we're putting away in next week's stuffing. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is $7 is what we're putting away for next week. All right. Now, lastly, I did start a new challenge, which I am so excited about. It is a monthly challenge. So each month there are 8 spaces to scratch. So I'll be doing 2 a week. I've already scratched. So in my bonus stuffing, I did these 2, and then this is the one. These are the ones for this week. So I'm putting $10 in this challenge for this week, and then I need to scratch 2 more for next week. Again, I'm going to figure out what's going on with that 5 later. But if you guys if you already figured it out, let me know in the comments so I can go ahead and fix it. We're going to go ahead and keep going down the line. So for next week, we are going to be putting away. That is 10. I love these little scratch challenges, but I really like scratch offs. I don't play often. I'm not really a big gambler, but I really do like scratch offs. There's a bingo one that I like to scratch. That one's my favorite. All right, so that is a 10 and a 5. So that's 15 going in next week, which is great. I do have this linked in the description box if you wanted to check it out and do this challenge with me. It is a monthly challenge, and I want to say there's different amounts that you can do as well. So a really great way, a really fun way to save money. But let's go ahead and put this back in here. And that is going to do it for this week's cash stuffing, y'all. So if you like this video, please give a like down below. And if you have not yet subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button to follow this journey. Thank you guys again so much for watching, though, and I will see you in a future video. Bye.